What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in live for a money manifestation training. Say that 10 times fast. And Facebook is having some issues with their little features here. Yeah, I can't do anything. Okay, so normally I can flip my camera, but I can't. So we're just gonna have to move on with that. I don't even know if I can see your guys' comments. Oh, I can. Okay, there's Janya. Okay, or no, Sasha. Hi, Sasha. Girl, you need to message me. We need to talk. All right, we are going to talk about manifesting money, and I am so excited because what I'm going to teach you allowed me, check this out, you guys. You ready for this? It allowed me to manifest my biggest income month, but also what's really, really neat is I look back to one of my first jobs, and I've manifested in a month almost what I was paid for my whole year of salary. So these tools work. Like, this isn't just that woo-woo, law of attraction, the secret, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, I am living proof that this stuff freaking works. And I know, even if you're not somebody who's like all about the money, I believe that money is a tool, and money allows you to have freedom and energy, and it allows you to do things for your family and give, right? You know, just today something came on my heart for somebody, and I just thought to myself, I want to send that, I want to help that family out. I want to do something for them. I'm able to do that now. So this isn't about making money, but you guys, you need money. Let's just be serious, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to give you guys what I do every single day. So go ahead and put 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new and you've never seen my trainings before, I'm also known as the Goal Digger Girl, but you can't see that it says Goal Digger because Facebook is having issues with their lives right now. So I can't flip the camera. Goal Digger Girl right here. So you can just share this and put new in the comments. I'd love to connect with you. If you share this, if you know anybody who works or has a job or likes to have money, then share this onto your personal page, into your team page, wherever you want to share it. And just put share in the comments because you are always my favorite people, because it means sharing is caring and you're helping spread the word. So let's jump in. So last month, I had one of my worst income months. And what I realized, you know, obviously an entrepreneur, there's ups and downs, right? And it's totally different than having a salary. So that was probably my biggest, scariest thing I did this year, was walking away from corporate America for 20 years. I've been in corporate America. I've been getting a paycheck from somebody else since I was 14 years old. I got my first real job. Okay, that's a long time. I'm 38, almost 39. So that's like almost my whole life, right? So I understand like how scary that is. I've been there, I get it. But then that's what's interesting as an entrepreneur is there's this up and down, right? There's this fluctuation. Well, for me personally, I understand that. And that's why I've built up 7 different streams of income, which is part of how this has been helpful for me in working. But I believe that also those ups and downs are a direct reflection on your connection to your money manifestation abilities and your energy around money. So if you are afraid of people quitting your team, I know a lot of you that follow me now do coaching and stuff like that. If you're afraid of losing clients, or you're afraid of, you know, maybe your customers not reordering, whatever you resist, so whatever you're afraid of, you're gonna get more of that. So whenever you're like really afraid, like I'm so afraid that my person's gonna quit, or this person on my team has been like really negative lately, like I feel like they're gonna quit. Put a 3 in the comments if you've ever had that before, where you felt really fearful about maybe a client or a customer or someone on your team, and it would impact your livelihood. Put a 3 in the comments, because that's being an entrepreneur, you know, you are dependent upon other people. I get it. So there's all of that happening. But what I believe is that we can take control. And I believe when we really start to understand how money is energy, and when we are aligned in a positive vibration and we allow it into our lives, we can attract more of it, okay? So I'll share with you what I've been doing now. What's really interesting is, like I said, I came off of one of my worst income months in October, which was still fabulous compared to working for somebody else, but it was one of my lower months. And so I was kind of looking at like what was going on with me internally. And what I remember for the month of October is that I was really like trying to make things happen, and I was like holding really tightly to things. Like I was just very like worried about like, you know, things not going the way that I wanted with different programs or different things I had going on, or with my business. And so all of these different things are in my head, right? Like I was very fearful. Like I had obviously had great success this year, and I was like, felt like it was fleeting. This is really common when you start to find success in your network marketing business or your online business as entrepreneurs. We have certain set points, and I learned this from Amy McNally, which I interviewed her on my podcast, The Goal Digger Girl, and you will hear that episode coming out next, episode 29. So listen to that, and you can hear from Amy McNally, who is a money mindset coach. So we stayed after the podcast chatting for about a half an hour, and she was coaching me a little bit on money. And she said, you know, Kimberly, you have a set point, okay? So let's say my set point is 20 grand a month. Okay, we'll say 10 grand a month to make it even easy number. Let's say it's 10 grand a month. And then I make 15 or 20 the next month. My money mindset is going to want me to either not make that much or spend it all. Can you relate where you just like had a great month with your network marketing business or your business in general, and then you like blew all the money or it just was gone and you're like, where did it go? Well, a lot of times it's because you're just not comfortable with it. Okay. You're like, ugh, okay. So with all that being said, it really made me realize like we have these ups and downs and we have these set points, and our job is one to get really in tune to that, but our job is to raise that number, raise that vibration, raise that frequency. And I'm going to share with you, after all of this, I was like, you know what? I am just going to release the control and feel like I have to control people. I'm going to let it all go. And all I'm going to do is work on staying in a high vibration, stay positive. You guys know I've battled with depression. So luckily I'm beating it. It's very rare that I have issues, but being able to identify it and work to get out of it as soon as freaking possible. And thank God I have you guys as my tribe and our groups and stuff like that. And I can share with you when that's going on, but to stay positive, to stay aligned, you know, that is my MO. Okay. So let me share with you what I do every day, and it is freaking working. Okay. Let me just tell you, it is so working. So if you want to make double, triple, quadruple what you've been making, implement this stuff and allow it to come into your life and watch the magic happen. Okay. So the first thing I do are money affirmations. So what I do in my journal is I write down anything about money. I'm a money magnet. Abundance and prosperity come to me every day. I have new sources of income in unexpected ways, all about money. Okay, I'm a money magnet. I attract money. Money is plentiful. I have more than enough money. I always have enough money to pay my bills, but also give generously. I have enough money to live abundantly, or live comfortably and give abundantly. So it's about receiving and giving. Okay, I love money. Money is wonderful. Okay, so if you've got like blocks with it, you got to work through those blocks, which I've done a lot of work with that. So Amy McNally could be somebody you could reach out to, because she actually has courses on this to help you break through those blocks. There are blocks that you probably have around money. I'm not going to say probably, you all have blocks around money. So I've worked through a lot of those blocks. I still have some, obviously. I'm a work in progress just like you guys, but I've worked through a lot of those. So my affirmations are very like about attracting and being I have a very healthy relationship with money. Money is a good thing, okay? It allows you to give. It allows you to provide for your family. Whatever you want to do, you want to travel, you want to buy that new laptop, right? Like, can I get an amen for a new freaking laptop? You want to buy that laptop, right? Then you can just buy the laptop and just move on with your life, okay? So there might be some old limiting beliefs you need to work through. So that's not part of what I do, but I would recommend that with you. I still do it, but I should say I don't do it daily anymore. I used to. So you could also work through some old limiting beliefs and say, how do I feel about money right now? And you might say, I feel scared. Like, I don't know what my next paycheck is going to be. I don't know how we're going to pay our bills. You might feel afraid. You can write that down, and then you can reframe that belief and say, money, I will have more than enough to pay my bills. Money is coming to me abundantly. I have all kinds of resources are flowing into my bank account. My bank account just keeps growing and getting bigger and bigger. Okay. So writing there's 10,000 different neural pathways of when you write something versus typing it. So I recommend writing it. I also will listen to, if you're like, I don't know what to say, I will go on YouTube and type in money affirmations, and I will repeat after the person. So I'll just listen on YouTube after I drop the girls off from preschool and I'm driving back in my car. I do this pretty much every day. 10 to 15 minute drive back home, I will just listen to money affirmations and repeat them out loud and just try to feel really good about it, okay? Next is I listen to books about mindset connected to money. So I listen to books. I say listen, you guys are probably like, what is she always? I get through 3 books a month on average, and so I have to digest them with Audible because I can't sit still and read a book. I just got too much going on. So I listen to books. You can read a book, okay? That's cool. So some of my favorites are Get Rich, Lucky, BITCH. That one we're actually doing for book club and mastermind this month. So those that applied for mastermind, a bunch of applications came in last night. I am closing mastermind today, basically, and tomorrow. So if you want to get a mastermind, you have to apply today. So if you saw something floating around, go get the application and apply, because we're done. Okay, we need to get December. We're doing a 30-day blitz. I need everybody in Mastermind knowing what the heck is going on. So we're doing Get Rich Lucky, BITCH. We're going to dissect the book and we're going to implement her action steps. So I know I've been guilty. I've blown through a book and I'm like, I feel so great. I just listened to that book and then I didn't do anything in the book. And I'm like, okay, nothing has changed. So you have to actually implement what you're learning in the book. And that's where I come in. Okay. So in Mastermind, you guys, in the Mastermind, we're going to go over that book. Other books I really love is Jen Sincero's second book, the green one. Because she has 3 books now. Her first one is Yellow. That's a good starting point for mindset. Her second book is on money. And it's not all about money, you guys. It's about money as a vehicle. It's a tool. It's allow you guys, I am so energetically aligned right now. And I pray to God that that doesn't go away, but I know life has things that I am just in my zone. Like all I'm doing is living out my passion every day. Okay. I don't know if you saw my post about the cookies I made yesterday, but it was legit. Like I have so much energy, so excited. Okay. So it's not about the money. It's about what the money can do for you and your family and the people that you're helping. Okay. So her second book, the green one, You Are a Badass at Making Money, is the green one. She has a new book coming out next week. I pre-ordered it. So make sure you guys get it. It's You Are a Badass Every Day, and we will probably do that for book club, maybe January or February. Anyways, I'm so excited about all these books. So I love those books. I'm trying to think what other books I really like. I actually am a huge fan of Dave Ramsey's book, The Total Money Makeover. Can I see the Dave Ramsey fans in the audience today? Go ahead and put I love Dave in the comments, or Dave's my man, because you guys, we went from almost 6 figures of debt to being debt free in how many months? In less than a year and a half. Boom. Drop the mic. I mean, seriously, what can that do for you? It feels so amazing to be like, oh, the bills we have are our mortgage, preschool, like normal freaking things. So go read that book and get yourself on a budget, and it's going to change your life. I'm not even kidding. Okay. So those are some books that I just listen to different books. You can find other ones out there. I can't think of any right now. Also, this is really important. Track daily the revenue coming in. Don't worry about the expenses. You can do your profit and loss and all that at the end of the month. I want you to pay attention to every freaking dollar that comes your way. I don't care if you find a quarter on the ground. I want you to bless that quarter and be like, yeah, I found a quarter today. God is just, the universe is just putting quarters in my path, okay? If you go, this happened to me at Starbucks when I was using all this stuff. I walk up and I ordered, what did I order? I ordered just like a coffee or something. And he goes, okay, it's all taken care of. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, the person that just left gave us a $100 gift card. And I was like, I want to do that, which I probably should totally do that. Wouldn't that be neat? Especially around the holidays. But I wrote that down. I'm like, I got a free coffee. You know what that tells the universe? That I am loving, accepting, and receiving this stuff, and I want more of it, and it's fun, okay? So if you are not paying attention to that stuff, and you're being negative, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have all these bills, and my life freaking sucks, you're gonna get more bills, and you're gonna get more suckiness in your life. So it's up to you to change your energy. This is all you. And if you're like, no, she doesn't know, like I have, medical bills. Guys, if you don't know my story, I've been there. I totally get it. I taped my shoes together when we were doing the Dave Ramsey budget. 2 different pairs. I had the maintenance guy glue my freaking shoes together at work because I didn't have $1 to spend on shoes. So I don't want to hear it. It's all about you taking control, taking 110% responsibility for your life and saying no more. I am declaring abundance and prosperity into my life, and I'm going to work on it every damn day until it shows up in my bank account. Okay? That's on you, and you guys can absolutely do it. Next is make a grateful list. So I just do this like normally. Like this morning I woke up and I was just like, oh my gosh, like it's so neat that like I got to work on something I'm really passionate about last night. I got to sleep in today. I get to take my girls to preschool every day. And the grocery lady was like, hey, did you want to go over the substitutions when I went to pick up the groceries this morning? And I said, no, I'm just thankful for you and your service that I can drive up in my car and you put the groceries in the back of my car. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, we are so lucky, okay? So if you're like, I'm not lucky, I have nothing to be grateful for. There's a really good documentary called Emotion. I recommend it to all of you. It's really, really good. It's called Emotion. And at the end of the book, or at the end of the movie, the man is dying and his wife is right there. And he said, come here. And he was like really getting ready to be, pass. And she leaned closer and he said, my dear, he said, every morning when you lift your head up off the pillow, that is enough. Okay? So if you're lifting your head off the pillow, it is enough. You've been given another day. There are no guarantees. I don't know if you guys know, but I was behind somebody last week that kept veering off the road. I think he was texting and he flipped his car. landed on the, flipped on the roof, and then flipped again and landed on all fours. It was all smashed, and I pulled over, and there was 4 people, and I helped them get out. Everybody was, they had to go to the hospital, but no one was like fatal. And I thought to myself, what if I would have been texting? What if the girls would have been in the back of the car? I could have caught that groove just like he caught that groove, and I could have flipped over, and in a second something could have happened. There are no guarantees. And so the more conscious you get of that and more intentional and just really being super grateful, you guys, everything changes in your life. And and I learned this from Christy Deer, when we're thankful, we get more blessings into our life. Okay, so no matter what you got going on, you have stuff to be thankful for. Next thing is tapping. So my favorite people are Amy McNally. I keep mentioning her, but I'm a huge fan, and I've just learned so much from her. And she's in my tribe of people that I connect with every day on social media. So Amy McNally, you can look her up. She is all about tapping. She will teach you specifically to tap for being worried about rejection and doubting yourself and asking people for the sale. Like, she's a network marketer. I also love Brad Yates and Margaret Lynch? Can somebody put it in the comments for everybody? Go on YouTube. Tapping, actually, you have meridian points, and tapping actually disrupts your meridian points. So you are basically talking through any negative energy that you have. You tap those points while you're talking about something that's challenging, some kind of block you have. And then you reprogram it and disrupt the negative energy and get yourself into a positive flow. And it rewires your neural pathways, which just blows my mind. And last, I have to go because I have a coaching call right now. I just realized. Christy Deer, if you go to christydeer.com, she has, I don't know if they're free or you have to buy any of her stuff, but you can just go on YouTube if you can't find it. Guided visualizations about abundance and money are amazing to do. And so she talks about stepping into your abundant self, stepping into prosperity. And I've been doing this for over a year of manifesting and thinking about, what does my day look like? Who am I? What am I wearing? How am I speaking? Who am I hanging around with? What does my paycheck look like? What kind of people am I working with? What kind of mom am I? Just thinking about who I want to be and just visualizing it and feeling really good about it and feeling like I'm there, I'm on my way. And then you open your eyes one day and you're freaking there. I mean, this stuff works. Okay, so I have to go. 3 things going on. My mastermind is closing right now. Okay, so if you want to get my mastermind and you don't know what it is, go in the Gold Diggers of Network Marketing and type in mastermind, and there's a video in there. The application process is open today, and it's closing for December. Next is the Pinterest workshop is December 5th. It'll be recorded. If you want to get your groove on Pinterest and you don't know how to use it for your business, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. And last, the December 8th is the summit. The Social Media Influencer Summit is December 8th. Grab your ticket. I think all the swag bags are gone. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. There might be 1 or 2 left. I have to look at the list. It's been a little crazy lately. So go check that out too. You can put in the comments if you're like, I don't know how to find the link. Just put something in the comments and I'll connect with you on that when I can catch my breath today. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Go crush it. Go make some money. Bye.